Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Chad.
It's Kris.
Alberto.
And you are now listening to Two Dads, One Chad. Thank you. Thank you.
Get it?
Yeah.
Get it?
Y'all
Yes,
crazy.
sir. We're back again on
Almost start
this
rapping.
beautiful Monday evening. It's your boy Berto, sitting here with my boy Chad and Christopher.
What up, dude?
Yo.
And as always, we start off our episodes tapping in and just seeing how everything's been as far as our goals are and how we are and how we plan to better ourselves this week and commit. Right? So
Sir.
I wish I had the tapping music in my head because I but yeah, I got you.
well, just keep it in your head. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, because it's like I get in the mode now after listening to them at home. Like I get in the mode now where like that background music
Yeah.
there. So I'm like, yeah. So I start talking to them like,
fucking
where's the fucking
drums.
background music in there?
Where's my Dina? I need a fucking guitar riff right now.
All right, guys. So we're tapping in.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about y'all's goals this week? Chad, you had the goal of having a good night's sleeping schedule.
having a good
that?
night. I feel like half the week it was okay because like on the shifts where I was coming in early, like I was actually going to sleep earlier than normal, so it was like fine. But then the ones that were later, I kind of still like stay up a little extra later than normal. Yeah.
You were definitely more pleasant on your early morning shifts.
Hell no,
think
you should have seen him
bro.
walk in every day. He came in like a sad ass.
Okay, but I gotta get when I get there, I gotta get warmed up too. But usually, like, yeah, I am. I'm getting.
I'm like, hey Chad, how you doing today? He's like, oh, stress out of here.
That's not true. Like, I'm not like that. But
So on the mornings that you came in early, you went to bed early. Like, did you feel good?
yeah, I felt fine. Yeah,
So then,
I would say, yeah, I would give it a good thumbs up.
Yes.
So
All
yes,
it come.
yes.
Damn,
So
my boy
I finally,
got one.
I feel like I finally came through on a goal. So hooray! Yeah.
We're proud of you.
It's the
man.
first time for everything.
Yeah.
So speaking about first time, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh hell.
No, so what do you want your?
Okay, so this time around, ooh, okay.
We're gonna go
We
2-0, baby.
I mean, we can come back to you if it's that hard.
No. So, I've been having conversations with my dad, and he's been trying to get me to come visit him. Not like it's not like he lives like fucking far away, but it's just the time, making out the time to go visit him and spending time with him is kind of because like I work like almost every day, and then the times he's available, like it just I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out a way to go see him like sometime soon.
Just him or your other dad? Because
Well, my
You do have two dads.
my stepdad, I see him probably every other day, pretty much, since we live that close to each other.
so it's easy to take him for granted, right? Wow, Chad. Just fucked up.
So what's the goal?
So the goal is to go.
For real.
The goal is to figure out the time to go see my dad and go spend the time with him. And
Like one time this week, 2 times this
no,
week?
not even in the near future. I won't even say this week. I wouldn't even put that. This is like a
Sorry, Chad's dad.
because it just got to be worked out. Yeah, it's just got to be worked out. So it won't probably be this week, but at least in the next.
Bet you find time to play video games.
For real.
Well, yeah, I can easily go to my house and turn it on.
2K game
And
just came out.
huh?
Talking about 2K.
Oh well, 2K's been out since.
The new Masters game came out. golf.
Oh yeah, the new golf game did just come out. I don't play it, but it's okay. What I'm playing right now is MLB The Show. So,
all right. So this week you don't have a goal.
Because you had to do it for this week.
Well, this week
We'll come back to you.
Yeah. This week I will tap out on the goal this week because the goal I have.
So you win one goal and you think you can just walk away as an undefeated champ.
It's not even about that. It's just the goal that I have set in my mind isn't gonna be like a 1 week thing. So I can't just put it.
Yes.
All right. So
it can be.
If you're gonna tap out on your goal this week, how are you doing on your long-term goal with your relationship with your niece?
Oh, see that? Oh, yeah. See that is a good thing. Like Easter was just yesterday, and I got to hang out with all of them. Even my niece from college, she came down for a few days. So I mean, that is definitely on track to be probably my best goal. So I'm down with that.
Cool.
Thank you.
Kris, how about you, brother? You said you wanted to.
I'm tapping out too.
Oh no,
Your segment is no longer. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, like you were about to say before I interrupted you.
Oh, you're good.
Routine for school. So I did not. I'm actually starting tonight. Yeah, I did the Heisman on that. Okay. Monday was just a bad day, and I had to post by midnight, and it didn't work out. But I am starting today. So as far as this week's goal, it's just going to be the same. I know it's boring, but it's a goal that I need to get done. So I can't just put it off.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
man.
But checking in with to make it more interesting, checking in with my long-term goal about building a relationship with my daughter, a better one. I feel like it's going better. It's definitely not a 4 to 6 week goal. It's longer than that. So every week I just take it one step at a time. And
How are you doing with as far as you talked about controlling your frustration when you're in a frustrated moment? Are you handling those moments better?
I've watched the Hulk a bunch, and the key to him is that he's always angry. No, I'm just kidding. No, so those moments, I'm trying to get better at it. I feel like I'm definitely not overreacting as much. But I still feel like I have a long way to go for sure on my end. I feel like my daughter's actually coming around a little more and listening a little bit more. But every time we go out of town or do stuff out of the norm, getting back in a routine is very difficult. Because whenever we go out of town, she gets spoiled. She'll stay up late. We do things that we just don't normally do at home. So getting her back in that is crazy. And then, me and my wife this week are trying to get the kids back on a better bedtime routine because we're really bad about that.
That's tough.
So I think, but with that, I think that's also going to help us build a better relationship. She's not going to be crawling in my bed at 2:00 in the morning. We're going to get better sleep. It's just going to be more controlled at night. So we're not fighting to get to bed. We're not fighting to get up in the morning. So I think, as the journey of building a relationship with her, I think building a routine just for everyone in the house is going to be key to that. So it's going. It's nowhere near done, but that's what a long-term goal is, right?
Yeah. Right.
But I mean, Alberto, you were going to go get
Priscilla. Yeah. So unfortunately, we didn't get to go pick up Priscilla.
Oh, no, es bueno.
But she did come down, her and Kevin, with baby Noah and Kevin and Dylan, the whole fam. Yeah. It was nice seeing them. We haven't seen them in forever, so I got to meet baby Dylan for the first time, and he's alive and healthy and growing every day. So it was nice being able to spend time with him. Priscilla and Kevin also came picking up a few things from the garage that they had left, so that was nice to get a little bit of garage space back. That quality time that Priscilla spent with the sister just definitely boosts any feeling that of sadness that my lady has had in the last few weeks, as far as like not being as close to her sister as she would like to, but it's just life sometimes. Some birds fly away from the nest and tough. But as far as me, my long term goal.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all, no bueno again.
No.
But I still plan on doing it sometime this year.
There's always next month.
Yeah, there's always next one. As far as like quitting vaping and all that. So definitely plan on. So this year, me too, admit it, but your boy gonna hit the big 3-0 in May. So like I'll definitely want to do it sometime before then. As far as like officially. So man, I even considered like maybe even swearing it. You know what I mean? Like going to, you know, it's me being Catholic, going to the church and telling the Father like, hey, I plan on putting this and put it on God. You were my witness, type of thing. So I've thought about that, but shit,
I could taste you every time I see you do it.
For real.
I mean, we can get God involved, but
For real.
I mean, I could just taste you.
We can
You want to piss him off? You can piss me off all you want.
Yeah, we can go through other means. Yeah, we ain't got to go that far. Yeah.
But no, it's definitely still a goal of mine for the year. Definitely getting rid of it for the age of 30. But again, we don't set these goals to, you know, necessarily achieve all of them. It's just to kind of have some kind of guide and structure to our lives as far as things that can help improve ourselves and our families' well-being. So I do appreciate y'all every week, you know, sharing y'all's stories and sharing y'all's goals, because, you know, again, part of this keeping each other accountable, and try to do it every single week, every single Monday.
So do you have a weekly goal for this week?
I do. Oh yeah. Before I tap out. For this week,
It's bricked up right now.
for this week, it's more of a personal like work goal. It's just kind of set some ducks that need to be set in order before some people start leaving town, as far as my management team and stuff like that. Yeah. That way I'm not stressing it when the time comes. So it's more of a personal goal for me as far as what I want to do this week.
I get it, because we do got, there are some plans coming up that
affect every single.
Yeah, so we all gotta be on board and put I forgot. Never mind. No, not even that, but like we don't have to. Everybody's gonna have to like tie the boots, put the bootstraps in.
Pónganse sus pilas, niños.
Yeah, what he said.
Everyone needs to have a heart on for each other.
Stay bricked up. Stay bricked up for each other.
We gotta be ready. Stay bricked up. Okay.
Well, shit, Chad, I was about to tap out.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's us tapping out, y'all.
My name is Samantha Satchel, owner of Sam Shay Presents Delectables, and my goal for the week is to be prepared and execute a good service at the Dallas Food Fest this weekend.
Hey y'all, this is Bria Danielle. I am the owner and business operator of Bria Danielle Slated and False Posh Hair Collection. And my overall goal this week is to just understand and realize how blessed I am, so that I can wake up with better positive energy. I feel like understanding that first will, change my mood, change my energy for the week, so that I can project that good energy onto my clients. And, we can just have good positive energy and have a better week.
All right, so everybody, this is Chad, and
hi Chad.
This week we're
my
gonna change things up a little bit. We got a little fun activity that we're gonna do.
Make it sound like we're in like
pre-K. Yeah. Get the curvy scissors out.
Yeah.
And we got a list of questions that each one of us will go through and give our answers and opinions on. And
for everyone out there, if you guys, this is the kind of questions we want you guys to present to us, so we can answer them on air and get to know us. If you have a question, like if you just want to know, what our favorite television series is. Chad's is One Tree Hill, but
I was a raven, bro.
If you want to get to know us, this is what we want to. What we want to do. So back to Chadwick.
Yeah, send your questions in, and we'll be happily glad to answer them on air. And yeah, so
if I fell off today, would you still love me, Chad?
If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me?
Yeah, we've been sitting up here repeating 21 questions lyrics.
This is basically like 21 questions, but it's not 21 of them.
Yeah, it's just like 10. So it's like 10 questions.
Yeah.
But hopefully it kind of opens, lets you guys get to know us a little bit more. And
Yeah, the way we think logically, whether y'all can make up y'all's mind whether we're crazy or or just
weirdos.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure some of my answers are gonna get like a weird side eye. So.
I'm excited for y'all's answers, honestly. When I sent y'all those questions, I was like, shit, I gotta come up with mine, but I'm just excited to hear y'all's.
I'm just going to be like Chad, not answering.
I have goals.
Yeah, they're gonna hound me about
Ooh,
that.
we're gonna fire your ass up all week. I was a Raven, bro.
That's another thing I've been hearing since, man, I don't know how many conversations they just got tossed into.
Holy crap. What's the first question?
All right. So, first question this week is, what is the greatest cartoon of all time?
Yikes.
Thank you, Bob Barker. Oh,
Alberto, come on down.
When you say, I'm sorry, but when you say stuff like that, that's what makes me go on my rants, because I start remembering stuff just starts triggering my head, and I, like you say, Bob Barker, and then I'm
back in childhood.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
Sick on the couch.
Berto, go ahead.
For me,
go ahead.
Hey, I thought about this. I thought about this, and I wanted to take this question personally, as far as like how I want to approach it, like in a sports debate. I'm gonna talk facts and I'm gonna talk numbers. When it comes to most watched, longest run, like how recognizable this cartoon is.
But is it your favorite?
No, the question is, what is the greatest cartoon of all time?
Now that I read that, I do see that.
But you don't have to think the way I think, Chad. This is what makes America great, man. You have your own opinion. All right.
MAGA.
But damn, Chad, you have to say that.
Nope, don't put that on me. I'm not wearing that jacket. Go ahead, buddy.
For me, it would be SpongeBob, man.
I knew it. I see it. As soon as you start saying longevity, and
I mean, and besides the fact that it's fucking hilarious,
it is. It is. I give you that.
Yeah, SpongeBob has to be the greatest cartoon. Show a picture of Jesus, most kids won't know. You show a picture of SpongeBob, kids know who that is. Boba's
So sad.
Yeah. How about y'all, Chad? I know you have a dumbass opinion. Go ahead. Look, he don't want to spit it out.
I don't, because I thought it said, "What's
your favorite?"
Yeah, not the greatest.
As far as my favorite,
time.
Honestly,
Phineas and Ferb.
No, yeah, that's a great one. But Gumball jumped up there pretty quick as soon as I started watching with my kids. That shit was fucking hilarious.
That show is pretty funny. So the answer I picked was Batman the Animated Series, which is awesome. Which is, no matter what you say, it's a good cartoon. It's a great cartoon. I would say it's a top tier. It's a top tier cartoon of all time. There's no debate about that. Everybody loves Batman the Animated Series. Everybody watch it after school. Like you can say it's a crazy opinion, whatever. I'll take that, but I do feel that it's one of the top cartoons of all time. Like, you got Batman and all the different intricate characters there's in the show. You got the start of Harley Quinn, which is like, Harley Quinn is like damn near one of the biggest Batman characters there is now. You got, man, I don't want to go on all day about this, but I could go on all day, but I'm just going to leave it there. That's what I picked as the greatest cartoon, even though, yes, I was misformed on the question, but I will stick with it. I picked Batman the Animated Series.
All right. So it's hard for me to pick one. Me and Austin, when me and him opened in the morning together, we would talk about cartoons all the time. Mm-hmm. I think like just the 90s Nickelodeon cartoons
Yeah.
like Rugrats,
Yeah, they got
like Cat Dog, Rocco's Modern Life. Like, you have all these like Doug.
yeah.
There's just so many.
Yeah, the '90s Nickelodeon. They definitely was dropping heat after heat. So I agree.
I mean, even like Ren and Stimpy back in the day. As far as I think the greatest cartoon of all time is, and my personal favorite, is, I think the Rugrats is up there.
I could rock with the Rugrats. Very many notable episodes. Like
Very emotional episodes for sure.
Yeah.
Responsibilities.
Responsibilities.
The movie's great too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, but you can, like I say Rugrats, and then, someone might be like, oh, what about Doug?
Doug was.
Shoot.
What about
man.
it?
Like,
Shit.
Stoop Kid.
Oh yeah. Hey Arnold.
me and Austin talk about
Hey
Reese all
Arnold.
the time.
Hey Arnold. Yeah, that's definitely.
I don't know. I think Rugrats for me is up there. I think SpongeBob, as I get older, so like I watched it when I was younger, but then as I get older and I watch it, I'm like, oh my god,
it's like
they're talking about some stuff. I mean, it's crazy, but yeah, that's for me. Rugrats.
Before we go to the next one, can I say a quick controversial?
Go ahead, Chad.
Okay, Kris talked about Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold definitely has the best cartoon soundtrack there is.
Next question.
Okay,
Next question.
I'm just saying, man.
Stop. Next question, Chad.
All right, okay, all right. What is actually the Breakfast of Champions?
Ooh, I'll start this one off easy.
Go ahead.
Me? It's very simple, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nice chorizo con papas, some eggs, side of beans, a little bit of queso
Frijoles?
fresco sprinkled on top, and then
You know it's good when he starts talking Spanish, y'all.
real, and then tortilla optional.
On the side,
On the
scoop
side.
it up.
Like I said, it's optional because I can eat it straight off of the bowl or straight off of the plate.
See,
But having a tortilla also makes it nice. So, for
Homemade.
me, you
Fresh
give me
matzo.
that, I can take on the day.
not Wheaties.
Not Wheaties, yeah, for sure not.
Yeah,
Those ones are heavy.
So for me, I think if someone asks me that, just growing up and loving sports so much, like Wheaties comes to mind.
oh, you
The Breakfast of Champions.
yeah. I mean, what I call it the Breakfast of Champions? Nah,
No, I'm just saying that's what comes to mind.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, when I was younger, it'd be like, Fruity Pebbles is my favorite cereal, and I don't care what anyone says, it's the best cereal out there.
Fruit Pebbles.
We could talk about that on a different day. I'm just throwing that one out there.
No, I got you.
How about Cocoa Pebbles?
I think biscuits and gravy, biscuits and sausage gravy
I do.
from
Like
scratch.
smothered?
Yeah.
Or like everything on the side?
No, you got some other man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
We're from the South.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, you're from Michigan.
Yeah,
Never mind.
What are you doing?
No, man. I think some scratch biscuits and homemade gravy, sausage gravy.
Yeah. I like that.
It's just hearty.
Yeah.
It's not as eclectic as his chorizo breakfast bowl.
But not to say that it's
Tomato.
Tomato, potato.
Yeah.
Chad?
mine is pretty simple too. Just a simple, good old plate of bacon and eggs, man. Like it's very simple. It's fulfilling. Like, can't go wrong with bacon and eggs. So that's
That's it?
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
toast?
bacon and eggs. No,
No papas?
I mean, all that's optional. Like I would prefer
Just bacon and eggs.
bacon and egg.
Not even a
bacon,
bagel?
Nah,
A mu-
bagel. Fuck bagel. I know.
Glass of orange juice?
I'm definitely anti-bagel. Orange juices, yeah.
I hear that hotel chains don't sponsor this show.
No.
into the bagel.
Just if you got anything to do with bagels, just you can have one of them do it. I don't like bagels. I've never liked bagels, so I'm not a bagel person. Biscuits, any other type of bread, toast, but bagel, no.
All right. Well, on that stupid note, Alberto, what's a dead giveaway that you're drunk as hell?
And I'm drunk as hell? Shit. For me, honestly, is that feeling of like you're moving twice. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
Delayed
Like
reaction?
if you like get up, you still feel like you're getting up Or your soul has to take its time to get up as well. Type of shit. Like, and it hits me, especially in the restroom. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, flush that toilet, and it's like, I got to go. But yeah, for sure. Having that feeling of like not being stable is a dead giver.
Yeah.
Take me home. You, Kris?
I feel like over the years, I've had a lot of practice.
Yeah.
Throughout the years, I really don't feel it until I like stop. So like if I'm out with, if I'm at a party and I have, like 6 beers, I'm like, okay, like I feel fine. And then I get home and I like sit down and then it just kind of hits me. But I guess my dead giveaway would be, normally I have pretty good hearing. I guess like my ability to like just listen. So like I'll talk my ass off, but like my ability to like just listen, I think would be like my dead giveaway.
Like
so when I start being like,
or like you just can't like, I don't want to listen to you. I need to talk to you.
Yeah,
type of shit.
exactly. I don't comprehend it. So like me and you could be talking, or you could like walk by and say something to me, and I'd be like, oh okay, and then I'm like, I don't know what he said.
¿Qué dijo?
So if I start asking like what, that's probably when it's time to stop. See, Chad. Chad doesn't drink.
I do drink.
He guzzles. No throat.
I have 2, like one tiny one, like one. If I'm like start talking like way
Chad
more
starts
than normal.
dancing.
That's okay. Yeah. So if I start talking way more than normal, like just if I'm like just standing next to you and I'm just talking my head off.
Normal.
Yeah, like because lots of times like I really like if I'm like in a party setting, I'm like just chilling. I'm really not doing too much talking. But
Like.
if I if I start talking like way more than normal, then that's one dead giveaway. As Kris just previously mentioned, the second dead giveaway that I probably had a little bit too much to drink is if you're out with me and we're somewhere, it could be anywhere. If it is some music playing, more than likely you're probably gonna see me somewhere like dancing. Maybe I'll be like somewhere off to myself, or maybe I'm just like in the middle of the floor, like just.
I seen Chad pop, lock, and drop it at True Love, bro. It was the wildest thing.
Yeah, that's like I dancing is my thing, especially like music. Like I hear the music and I can just go. But if I have like too many like drinks, like then I'm like super dancing.
So overall, just a boost of confidence.
Kind of. So I would say yeah.
Liquid courage.
Yeah. Probably.
I mean, no, it's real because
it's like I wouldn't say like super courage because like I said, I still would do it anyway if I wasn't drinking. But
you don't dance at work.
Sometimes. But it's when no one's there, yeah, like
That's
especially,
weird.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, if I've had too much to drink and you see me and I'm like dancing like crazy and I've been out there for a little while, I ain't took no break or nothing, then yeah, you would know that.
Oh, this boy wild.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spin it back at you, Chad.
Okay.
What dream do you vividly remember the most? Not mouse, as this says, but most.
Yeah.
It does.
I was showing Austin the list and I was like, mouse. Oh, my bad, dog. I would say mouse.
So basically, like, what dream do you?
There's like I have this recurring dream about like me like living out like my life story. Like I literally like you can hear like the music playing in the background. You can hear like it starts at the same point every time. Like. I'm sorry. It starts at the same point every time. It starts at the beginning of the day and it ends at night. So that's what.
It's typically how days.
Yeah, that's how days.
What I'm saying, it's like a day in the life. It's like a day in the life
with Chad
story. Yeah. So
is it stuff that's happened to you in the past?
Or
yeah,
you
a little bit a mixture.
You
it's
said
like
you're at a party the whole time?
No. It's like just tells like I start off going to work, and then it just like goes throughout the day, like different activities throughout the day. Kind of like I kind of liken it.
That's
to
not
like,
a dream, Chad. That's your life. You go to work every day.
No, it's set into like a movie form in the dream.
Google says that means you have a hot dog fetish.
It's set into a movie.
Just be honest with yourself, man.
It's set into a movie form. Like it's like one like long like I kind of liken it into like a what do they call them, like a coming of age. Like it tells like the story throughout the whole, like what I've done throughout the whole day. Like I go to work and then maybe
like
I meet
a
up
Breakfast Club movie.
Kind of like, but not necessarily like a Breakfast Club movie, but it's like it tells like a whole cohesive story throughout the whole thing.
So it's like you're just like a ghost watching this all happen.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like I said, it even has the
girlfriend's past. Or whatever.
I even have like the music, like the music playing in the background and all that in my head as I dream. It's very weird. One day I'm gonna write that down, write it all out on paper. One day.
What? Write your goals down first. Shit,
Yeah, start
there.
small.
Yeah.
I will.
Kris, do you have a dream that you vividly
So much vivid detail.
It is, man. Like, okay, well, let me. I don't want to go too long. I'm sorry, but it really is like that, though. Like, but go ahead.
My turn.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead.
I don't think I have I couldn't tell you like a whole vivid dream, but I do have a recurring dream of falling. But I don't remember anything leading up to it. It's like it turns on when I'm about to fall, and then I fall, and then I wake up.
So are you falling from the sky, you're falling from a building, or is it a different scenario every time?
It's something like weird every time. It's like
Falling
I could
into a
literally
black
just
pit,
I could literally just be walking out of my kitchen door, and I open the door, and then all of a sudden I just fall,
Shit.
and then I wake up. So I don't know if it's.
I think anytime I've ever had a dream of me falling, it's just I'm actually just already falling. So like the fact that in your dream you're walking into,
But it's just these little things. Like I don't have like Chad. I don't have Chad's ghosts watching me this whole entire day,
Hey, be careful,
and then I go to bed and fall. I'm just sleeping, and then all of a sudden I open a door and I fall, or like on a cliff and I fall, and it's terrifying. Like I jump and everything.
fucking roadrunner. You're just
Basically.
right off the cliff.
It's I don't know. It's creepy, but it feels so real. Like I wake up and I'm like breathing heavy. I don't know what's going on, disoriented, and then I just go back to bed.
For me, a dream that I constantly have. It's not like the same one every time, but it's always me crashing, and it's either because my brakes fail or like. Sometimes it will be something super random. Like one I clearly remember is like I'm driving over there by Baylor and like where all the grease pits at, where like the Whataburger, Fazoli's, all that's at, and all of a sudden like
It's the first time I called that the grease, or I've heard that called the grease pits.
well the shit there's all those fast food places there, man. I'm trying to make it a thing, okay? Shit. Anyways,
Fetch will never happen.
grease pit, yeah. Anyway, but like I'm driving over like that on the highway right there, and then all of a sudden it turns into like a ramp, and I'm just like fucking flying over there by Freddy's type of shit. But like I always have that dream where I lose control. And
Do you wake up before you crash?
Oh, for sure. Like as soon as I lose control and I'm about to like not die, but like just kind of like swerve off, I tend to
That was him telling the story.
yeah. I tend to like wake up, but always losing control
Scary.
is scary. Like it's.
But I think sometimes, so I don't have a fear of heights, but I do have a fear of falling and not being in control.
Yeah.
So I think the falling and stuff is me like reliving those fears. So like Alberto might have a fear of losing control, whether it be work, life, other stuff like that. So maybe that's why, and it just happens to be a car because it's a metaphor. But that's crazy. Es muy loco. Oh, man. Chad.
Yes.
What conspiracy theory do you actually believe in? This, believe it or not, y'all, was Chad's favorite one. And he said He had so much to talk about.
He has a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Oh my!
We'll put a link out.
It might even be too much to talk about.
Yeah, it definitely is so much to talk about because
Chad is a conspiracy theorist, if you guys didn't know this.
You got this PhD.
pretty huge dick.
Jesus.
One conspiracy theory. I don't know.
All right, Alberto.
Yep.
For me personally, this me just putting it out there. If I disappear, I know what happened. But for me, I believe that the government has like technology decades in advance. Because, you know, you hear about all the time like, oh, you know, the first moon landing was powered by the same technology or as much technology as the, you know, your basic iPhone type of shit. So that's in the 50s. And we had like any sense of sort of technology that you have present now. Like it's a big ass advantage. And you just, it makes me wonder like what kind of shit do they have now in the 50s that had something that advanced?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, it's just, I mean, obviously the government has to hide things in order to keep people in order and stuff like that. But like, it would just be cool to kind of like for one day just take a peek at their vault. Like, oh, what kind of shit? Visibility cloak, cool.
Jetpacks.
You know what I mean?
I mean, Walt Disney's still alive.
Chris, you mentioned earlier about the Rugrats. Have you heard that conspiracy or like the dark side of that? No.
Yeah.
I watch sports.
Spots.
It's wild. Yeah.
It's about like the parents. They miscarriage or whatever. So like the dad is stealing all those toys, and he just like locks himself up in night, like in his basement. Like it's dark shit, bro.
I'd rather just think about the cool stuff on the Rugrats.
I mean,
with that, do you have conspiracy theory that you believe?
I think the one that comes to mind is like other life forms out there. I mean, I think there is. I don't have any proof. I feel like we can't be the only ones out here.
And if we are, that's even scarier.
I believe that.
Because we're fucking shit up over here. You know what I mean?
We're not exactly awesome.
Yeah.
The human race is not exactly the best thing going on right now. So I think there is stuff out there, other life forms, and whether it be microorganisms. I mean, there is microorganisms, but on other planets, you know, being able to survive in that kind of climate. It doesn't mean like we're gonna ever be like interactive with each other, but there might be ways where we can communicate with them and maybe learn from what they live in to, you know, differentiate what we're going through and come up with solutions to possibly
talk about aliens for a whole episode. Y'all want me to?
Nope.
I mean, I wouldn't mind
Not this one.
meeting somebody like from like Jupiter or something like that.
What do you think they would be like?
There's nobody in Jupiter, Chad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Girls
how
go
do
to
we know
Jupiter
that?
to get more stupider.
Chad said that, by the way. That was Chad.
how do we know that, Berto?
That was Chris.
How do we know?
Just because how
do we
can't
know?
live in those Tetris
How do we know?
environment,
How do we know?
bro?
How do we know?
You know that big red spot? That's a big ass like storm going through the whole thing. And that's
Okay,
you can
well-
fit so many Earths within that little thing. So that storm alone, nothing can survive that, Chad. That's why nobody's in Jupiter. Anyways, back to
I mean, but what about the other planets? It could be.
too far from the sun, Chad.
They're probably looking at us and being like, "That's a lot of water.
Yep.
That
Like,
means
look
how
at
can they live? How can
Oxygen
they make
sucks."
it?
They're probably looking at us right now. Like, look, he think
They're
he
drowning
knows.
over
He think
there.
he knows.
Chad, what's our next pregunta?
Yeah.
That's a question. Chad thinks
Spanish is so funny. Yeah, it's like those pictures of the ladies with
No,
like salads.
I'm not laughing at the Spanish. I'm just laughing at
The widow talking Spanish.
no,
He's practiced.
not even that. Just the fact that he's like, yeah,
He's vindicated.
it means Spanish. Like, yeah, I know what it means. Okay. If you could live life at a certain age forever, what age would you be?
It's a good one.
I mean, can I?
Well, first, if you don't mind, Chad, say how old you are.
Oh, I am 35 years old.
35?
Yes.
So out of 35 years you lived, which one's your favorite?
Ooh, man, many of them. But the one I will choose today is I would like to be 23 years old forever.
23?
Yeah, when I was 23, this was 2011. Lots of good music, lots of good times.
Back when Chad was shuffling, y'all.
I was not I attempted it a few times. I wasn't a shuffler.
I ain't even trying to care.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I see. I was gonna lie and say I never would.
I had the
but
skinny jeans on.
See, no, I never did the skinny jeans, but I did attempt it one time.
Skinny shorts.
It was. I saw it. I saw an opportunity, so I tried it. But that would be. Yeah, I would like to
23?
Be 23 forever and just live in that time frame forever.
Is there stuff that you would do differently at 23?
I mean, you got forever to live 23, so yeah, I hope so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You do a lot of things different, Chad.
I definitely would do a lot of things different and not do some things. And, yeah.
I hope you dance. I hope you dance.
Leanne Womack.
Yeah. What about you, Chris? What age would you like to be forever?
Yes.
So
I would say like 20s would be a fun age again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm in the best shape of my life at like 23 years old. I have a wife already.
Oh, you already married at 23.
Yeah, I got married at 22.
Mm.
So I'm already married to my wife. It would have to be like 21 though. So my dad would still be alive.
Oh.
So he passed away when I was 23.
Yeah.
So I would say like 21 because I can legally drink.
Respect.
I met my wife and we were dating. So we're still together.
Okay.
No titles yet.
Yeah. I still had, important people in my life that haven't passed away. So I think, about 21, I think would be my sweet spot.
Okay. Respect.
Thanks, man.
For me, it would be 25, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like at 25, I hit like a corner. Like I turned a corner.
peaked.
Yeah. I peaked. No, I feel like at 25, I finally had that awakening of like, hey, man, you're an adult.
Get your
You
shit
gotta
together.
get your shit together type of shit.
Yeah.
It was around an age where I was finally able to accept like criticism well, where I was able to like know when I was fucking up and stuff like that. So I felt like at that age I was just laying the groundwork for who I'm becoming now. You know what I mean? And so, and even then I would still want to do a lot of things different around that age. But I feel like living, being 25 forever, you're always in a good space between future generations, younger generations, and like being able to, because you're going to live forever. So
For sure.
you got to find a purpose somehow. And I feel like if you're going to live forever, your purpose should be to always help those generations, whether it's the younger or the older generations, to do something like that. And I feel like at that, physically, you can change your body and, easier than you can now type of shit, or even.
Oh yeah, when you hit 30, it's over.
And like
No,
when
I'm
you're
just
young, you only have you have certain limit that you can hit. But like at 25, I feel like everything's possible.
So with being able to live forever at a certain age, we'll go to the opposite end of that. What would you want your tombstone to say? And when I first read this, I thought it was going to be something about the movie Tombstone, which is a great movie.
Yeah.
For me, it would be like,
I'll be your Huckleberry.
here lies the realest motherfucker, dead or alive. Simple as that.
But you're dead.
That's why I said dead or alive. Duh. No, it would be simple. It would just be like my name. I would like to, add a mention of my wife and my kids. Because where I'm being laid, when people read my tombstone, I want them to know, like, who I am and who I was here with and who I loved, who I'm leaving with. So it would just be something simple like that. Nothing too motivational. Just something nice.
Yeah.
Simple.
I feel that.
What about you, Chad? Chadwick.
I would like my tombstone to say he was loved and he loved everybody. Because it's my thing. Like I'm a friendly guy. I like people most days. So it's something I would like. Then but like Berto said, like if I do like end up having a family, like I would like to have mention of them too. So
yeah. I mean, I would want it to say something along the lines of a loving husband, a loving father. So all that good stuff. And then
Would you put that you're a Cowboy fan on there?
Yeah. I
and
would
a disappointed Cowboy fan.
DC4L. Hashtag.
Yeah, DC for life. Oh, you did.
I want to be
DC4D.
At least something like even be a jersey or be like a Cowboys logo somewhere on my casket or some shit like that. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, bury me in a jersey, in a Romo jersey, please.
Oh my God. The bugs won't eat you. But yeah, I would have it say something along those lines, and then something along the lines of, he was always fun to be around. Always the life of the party, or
True.
always had great words of advice, or something like that. I want to be remembered as someone who average. But no, you want to be remembered for the things that you did in life and the people that you affected. So something along the lines of that.
Yeah. That's beautiful, man.
For sure.
What's the next one, y'all?
What's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you, Alberto?
Me?
See.
I have a few ghost stories as far as like what's the scariest things that have happened to me.
Oh.
So like when I first moved here to Texas, I was staying at a family member's house, and I remember just like laying there, right? And I would hear like a whimpering, like a
shit.
so shit. And at first I thought I was tripping. I was like, oh, this is a house with wood floors. Maybe it's just some sounds that like this house is making. But it would happen on random nights. Like I would hear it. One night, and I tried to like be as logical as I could, during the whole time. It's like, no, it's this, it's that. Well, one night I was like, oh, it was probably family member's girlfriend's little girl. But when I woke up in the morning and I was talking to him, I was like, oh, well, hey, where's so and so at? They were like, oh, so and so wasn't here. Damn. They stayed with their grandma. And I was like, what? Well, who was fucking crying in the dining room last night? Because I heard some fucking crying. And I finally told like one of my cousins, and he would come every like other week, right, type of shit. And he didn't believe me. And then one night, like I was like, hey, bro, do you hear that? He's like, bro, shut the fuck up, go to sleep. And I was like, bro, I know you hear it.
If you said that to me, I'd be done.
No, and finally, like he heard it, and that's when I was like, bro, I knew I wasn't fucking tripping.
So y'all want to stay the night tonight because I ain't sleeping.
Yeah, bro. No, that was like probably the creepiest shit I've ever dealt with as far as like ghosts. As far as like life threatening, like I almost got hit on a bike type of shit. That was scary.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry to be scary. I know it's a little dark up here.
No, that's crazy because
scariest moment of my life was that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, along those same lines, like I've had like I don't know, somehow I got like sleep paralysis like some time in life. So just that feeling of fucking you're like laying in your bed, you were asleep, but then you wake up and then you're laying there, you can't move, you can't do shit. Like, oh fuck, what the fuck's going on? Like you try to move, it ain't budging. Like fuck, like what's happening to me? Like that shit it scares the shit out of me. But I mean, it happens. There's nothing that I can really do about it. It just.
Is that not a dream? You're awake?
Nah, you fucking dead ass awake.
And that's the
bro.
thing. I try to talk about that the least amount, so that way it doesn't just randomly happen to me. 'Cause I feel like when you talk about things,
Nah, that shit has happened to me numerous amount of times, bro. I would literally be laying in bed and I open my eyes, and I'm like, all right, it's like it's a normal night, and you
can't move. You never had sleep paralysis?
Fuck. And no? I'm like, oh fuck, I can't move. So then you just gotta wait it out, and then eventually you'll be able to get up again.
That's happened to me once, and I was like, I remember just be like,
yeah,
I was like, because I couldn't,
because you can't
break yourself out of it. So I was trying to get T's attention. She was like, "That is
it like fuck, like is it like a ghost trying to do something to me, or like what the fuck?" Like it's sad, like funny to say, like I refuse to sleep ass up because I think
that's the only reason.
Maybe a ghost would.
Austin's checking his headphones like that.
You heard that?
Yeah, you heard that, bro.
Because I'm afraid that if I
tried down on all fours, passing out. He probably does that on purpose. He's like, come on, someone.
Ever since I watched Scary Movie 2, I haven't trusted clowns.
Yeah, dude. I said that shit's scary. I'm afraid that. Fuck, a ghost might just try to do something weird. Do something weird to me when I have sleep paralysis on. That shit's it's rough. It's we laughing about it, but that shit's so real, bro.
He said, that's why I don't sleep face down.
Ass up. Why would you be sleeping ass up, bro?
He always has that little arch in his back.
Nah, hell no, bro.
Hell no, bro. It's a raven, bro.
Damn,
that shit is right. Man, that shit is scary.
We'll address that off the mic a little bit further.
Yeah, that's fine.
Scary?
So as far as the funniest, scariest thing is getting a cramp during sex.
Yeah, I've been there quite a few times.
You just stick that leg straight out and you're But when I was probably 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there, me and my buddy were at the park in our neighborhood, and there was this weird guy just sitting on a bench. And we kept yelling at him, saying stupid things to him.
Yeah. And
he pulled out a gun and started coming towards us. And then we ran through the neighborhood, and he ran after us with a gun. And we found the kid's house and went inside. And that was the end of it, but it was still pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Probably told him, hey, the birds flew north for the winter.
No, I think we called him something stupid like pizza face or something.
Man, that's tough.
Yeah, that's rough, man. Yeah. I'd shoot someone if they called me that too. Real. Well, that was pretty scary. I don't know. I've had a lot. Got T-bone, driving and getting T-bone.
Yeah.
That was terrifying. 4:00 in the morning, just getting to an intersection, 2 blocks from work. I can literally see work, and then just get T-boned by a bunch of people smoking pot that ran a red light.
Oh.
So that was scary.
That's why Chad doesn't have a car now. Fucking smoking pot with your friends, Chad. Crashing into people.
You crazy.
Yeah.
I think overall, the getting chased with a gun thing is pretty scary, but being on a plane in a thunderstorm, nope.
Yeah,
not even a hurricane scare?
No, not really.
No?
If the power went out, it was just windy. It sounded like sometimes a train was coming through, but normally you had your family there. You had 10 people. We had generators. We just kind of treated it as a party. There was a couple ones we evacuated for, but it wasn't scary or anything. I was in the ocean when a water funnel popped up 100 yards from me.
Like a fucking water tornado?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
My cousin's like, oh, I see those all the time.
I see those all the time.
Yeah, I'm going to go in. I was like, oh, wild.
That's crazy.
Freaking surfers, man. Alberto, what is something you recommend everyone should start doing to improve their life?
To improve someone's life, it kind of goes back onto what Chad tried to do this week as far as his goal, and that was man, get yourselves a nice sleeping schedule. Please. If know the schedule of your life, and just make sure you're getting that nice, good, long, quality sleep every night. Stay disciplined. If you know you got to be up early in the morning,
What, Chad?
cut the game off. If you know, you got an early meeting, or if you're trying to start a new habit as far as like working out. Like, hey man, that's staying on a nice sleeping schedule is gonna fix a lot of the issues that you encounter every day as far as like not having enough energy or not having enough time to do things. You wake up a little bit early, you go to sleep at the right time. You're always gonna find the time to do the things that you want to do. So please, y'all, make good habits of having a nice sleeping schedule.
Yeah, sleep schedule is super important. I would say when me and my wife got married, someone told us, this is for the married people out there, but I guess anyone in a relationship is never go to bed mad at your spouse or significant other.
Yeah.
So even if you have to stay up a little while and discuss it, do I do it 100% of the time? No. Some nights I'm stupid pissed off and I'm going to just go to bed because it's only going to make it worse.
Plus, I like the couch better anyway.
Oh, I still sleep in the bed.
Yeah.
We have a king size. We can sleep on opposite. But no, like never going to bed angry, making sure that you are always just communicating with your spouse or significant other. And I think that would improve a lot of people's lives, is just making sure you guys squash the bug early whenever there's an argument or something, or, you know.
And always say goodbye in the morning before you leave.
Yeah.
That's always a good one.
Yeah, I get yelled at if I don't do it.
You,
Chadwick?
What's your
Yeah.
words of wisdom?
He's got a smile on his face like he's about to just say the dumbest shit.
Just love each other, y'all.
It's gonna no, it's not. But I mean, does kind of got something to do with love. I guess in a way. I just feel like you gotta get off, man.
Wait.
Yeah.
Like
either
what?
Either you're doing it with somebody or you're doing it yourself, bruh. You gotta. I feel like the world would be a happier place if more people got off. You wouldn't have all that built up tension.
So why are you in such a bad mood all the time?
I'm not. I'm really not in a bad mood all the time for that reason. So I mean,
oh my god,
I'm just like being completely. I know, but being completely honest about it, like I feel like more people would you would have less tension every day. You would have less anger if you just get off. Like
it's actually good for the men's prostate too.
Like if not every day, just like multiple times a week. Like just.
I thought he was about to be like multiple times a day. Just do it, man.
I mean, hey, if you able to do it multiple times a day and you can sustain, hey,
so
do your
this
thing.
is for everybody. So you're including like
this is everybody. Elderly. Hey, the old people fuck. Like, hey, it is what it is.
Chad
like,
fucks old people.
I mean,
he only.
Yeah, only.
I'm not even gonna go in. But I'm just saying, everybody like, well,
let me put a landline. Chad ain't fucking.
Yeah. Let me put a disclaimer on this. If you're of age and you're supposed to be doing these things,
is there an age limit on touching yourself? You'll go blind if you do it too much.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So how you're improving your life, you might feel better, but then
you'll feel better. I feel like you'll have less. See,
but it works for you, huh?
I feel like it will work for lots of people. Like,
so
say,
if we tell you the stuff for this week, next week you'll be like just a really mad Chad.
Probably.
He's like, dude, don't touch me.
Probably. If I just stop like cold turkey,
I can't sit in front of the AC
for one,
the wind hits my neck.
Does
week
this affect
and
your
not
sleep schedule?
I mean, no, because usually like
finding that pH
finding
premium?
Finding the right one, it takes a while, man.
Usually, like if
I
usually like sleep like not too long. So,
well, Kris, you were right. He was gonna say something.
I said it. I said yep, because it's about to get. That's exactly what I said. Yep, it's about to get weird. So that's exactly what I said before I answered this question.
He's been bottling this one up in all night.
Oh yeah, he was ready to just let all that shit out. Yeah.
So Chad really is bricked up all the time.
For real.
Anything for the people, not of age or aren't horn dogs?
Yeah.
For the people, okay, yeah. So if you're like celibate or something like that, if you don't wanna, you try Berto's like sleep, getting better sleep at night.
No, stop stealing mine, man.
I'm not stealing it, bro. I'm just adding on to it, bro. So
people already know this knowledge. Chad, you got to give him new knowledge. Besides coming.
I've already educated.
I'm just saying, man. Like, just
Got a nut.
find some type of gratification in your life. If it's not what I said, you don't have to listen to me.
What if I just smacked your ass? It's a good game. Like pat on the shoulder, a hug.
Yeah, gratification.
High
That can be. That's what I say. Gratification. It could be anything. Yeah, giving somebody a high five. That's.
Why you gotta get sexual with everything? Yeah. That's gross.
That's just how my mind works sometimes.
Sex
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. Gross. Love you. But no, I mean, sex definitely
Sex
has
is
been known to alter your mood.
Mm-hmm. And whether we like to admit it or not, sex is like a major part of lives. And people like you guys being married, me being formally married, like it. Not to say that sex was like a main thing, but I mean somebody's doing something. I mean, you guys got multiple kids, and
Hey.
so you doing it sometime.
You can't prove it. Anyways.
I think you got two little people that are out there that can prove.
Just because they're there doesn't mean you can prove that it actually happened.
All right,
Okay.
Chad. What's the last? What are you gonna unintended wrap it up with?
Hey, wait, we're on the last question?
Yes.
See,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
see.
would you rather find out when you die or how you die?
All right, Chad. So you're done.
I picked how I die. I don't want to know when. I just want that to be like as unexpected as possible. But if there was a way that I could find out how I die, like that would be like, or is there a way that I can like prevent from dying? Like, I would like to find.
Kind of
that
goes
out.
back to Alberto's conspiracy theory about the technology that they're keeping from us.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, what if I could just go somewhere and be like, hey,
We could just freeze you.
I mean,
Be a big old Chad popsicle.
could I be like Captain America and be frozen and then come back like in like.
You can only do that if you look
Okay,
like Kris.
so if you find out how you died, you would have to worry about like always being scared of those things. So like say if you find out you died in a car wreck, you're always going to be afraid to take a car.
Yeah.
I'm walking everywhere.
But I mean, even then, like,
So would you rather like scare yourself away from that?
yeah, but that's what I say. Yeah, because I don't want to. Like, if somebody say, "Okay, you're gonna die this day," then it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna be like, "Oh shit, well, this day is approaching." So,
No, I get that. Shit. For me, it would be more. I would want to know.
you'll
when.
know exactly when.
Yeah, I just feel like I would be able to handle that situation better as far as like preparing myself for that day. And I mean, nobody wants to leave too soon, but I mean, for the most part, everybody in this room knows that it's part of life and it happens, and your death can, grow other things, connections, relationships, So for me, I would want to know more of like when I die, so then I can better prepare myself and my children, and make the most out of my life. And hopefully, I mean, it's a long time, right? Like if they tell me, oh, you're going to be good for another 60, 70 years, I'll be like, oh, shit, I got shit stress. You know what I mean? Like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm torn. It's both of them seem kind of, there's pros and cons to it. So knowing when you're going to die, you would be able to live life to the fullest, prepare for it. But then at the same time, every day you wake up, and you
like
look on the calendar and you're like, all right, that's one more day until I die.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, but that's how it is now, though. Like, it's one more day till you die anyway.
But you don't know what day.
I think
at this point.
how you die, because it can somewhat be avoidable. Somewhat.
What if it's like, oh, you die because a stranger kills you, and then you just got to avoid all strangers?
Yeah, fuck them strangers.
Either way, you live in fear. But yeah, I don't know. It would really depend on. I'm with Chad.
I can see it like
How
if
you
it,
die.
I can see if it was like something that
Me? You with me? No. I need somebody on my team. Damn.
Your wife's on your team.
Yeah.
She loves you.
I can see if it was like something that like you can definitely like Kris said, if it was something that you can like totally avoid, like if you find out like, oh shit,
Like.
Like.
if it was a way you can avoid it, like by finding out when you were or how you would die, then yeah, I would pick that. Like I don't want to know. I don't want to know exactly like when, because I feel like it's more pressure because like you say you count down. Yeah.
No, it's tough. Well, I'm glad we had these questions and we got to know each other and how we think a little more.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, this is fun.
It's always nice, like, because a lot of times we do this at work anyways, right? Like, we'll have, Austin has a thing of, like, a question
asking us random ass fucking questions throughout the day.
He'll ask every single person, and so, like, we always have different opinions or a different idea or a different thought or a different wave of opinions coming through. So it's always fun having these conversations with people because you're just like, what are they thinking that I'm not? So it's fun.
All right. And we are out.
All right. So hopefully these questions that we talked about let you guys inside of our lives a little bit more and give you the chance to get to know us more.
Yep.
Some questions that don't ever really get asked to people. Just random questions.
I'm not gonna lie, they're just y'all's security questions for y'all's Facebook logins.
Joke's on you. I have the same one for every question.
Me too.
I'm joking.
No, I'm dead serious. But
Chad's password is password 123.
Nah. But it's something that I will know. So
yeah, but just going back to the beginning, let's just kind of going over the goals again. And
Chad got a dub.
Chad got a dub. Let's take our wins and let's build on it. It's still not. It's not accomplished, and continue to build on that and grow and just become a better. Try like on those 11 o'clock days, still going to bed at the same time, still waking up at the same time. Imagine how much more stuff you can get done.
Yeah, for sure.
Stuff like
and I'll
that.
try to make sure I pick a goal for real next week and not.
Yeah, the whole
tap
episode.
out.
You haven't thought about one then?
Yeah. Do you have one? No? All right. All Chad can think about is getting off.
Yeah, getting off.
But yeah, Chad got the dub. He did better on his sleep schedule, so hopefully next week he'll have a goal. Make giggles over here. Alberto. So although he did not get Priscilla, she came to him with all of the family,
With the gang.
yeah, and was able to see Tiana, his wife, and able to just have some really quality family time over Easter weekend. His goal this week, we're all going to hold him accountable, is what I got down here is work schedule. He's going to make sure he's got some things coming up in the future as far as people going on vacation or missing some time, so really buckling down, getting that ironed out so that it's not a surprise. And then for myself, last week I did not do the routine for school because I ditched out, and so this week I'm starting today, so we're going to go ahead and do that again.
Yep.
We're going to get that routine ironed out, making sure I have time to do everything.
Shit, we already got a head start right now. We're doing good time.
I know, right? But I mean, as far as it's going to be some sacrifices. It's going to be a lot of things I'm going to give up to create time to do the things that I need to do. Make a priority list, making sure I just go down that list. Family first, trying to spend time with them while also helping my professional life.
Yep.
But yeah, good goals except for Chad. And we'll get that little hiccup ironed out
Yeah.
in the next episode.
Yeah, or else it might just be two dads after that. He doesn't have one.
Two dads, no Chad.
Zero Chad.
Zero. But
Damn.
all these questions, this is the kind of stuff I mentioned earlier where we want you guys as our fans to send us some questions to really get to know us. And they can be off the wall questions. They can be personal
Yeah, because
questions.
Chad ain't shy, y'all.
Yeah,
No.
Chad,
Y'all found that out.
Chad ain't
Yeah.
shy.
Yeah. I mean, if you know me, like outside the show anyway, then you would know that, I'm
Gets
definitely.
As you found out, he gets drunk. He talks a lot. So guess what he is now?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I'm just
anywhere
messing with
near.
everyone. But we want to, some fan engagement. We really want to have you guys be within our show and really help us grow together.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't about just us. This is about y'all. It's about, getting to know all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And we have stories we want to tell, but we also like to have fun and we like to goof around. As you guys hopefully know already.
Yeah.
We are a fun group of guys, and I really enjoy our time together and camaraderie and how we come together and put together these shows and really kind of get ourselves out there to be the best version of us.
Absolutely.
It's what Two Dads and One Chat is about, is being the best version of us and continuing to grow every week. Just be the best us.
Yep.
So, all that
with
being
that-
said, what do you got, Alberto?
With that, I'm just gonna follow up on the engagement. It's like the point of the goals was like for us to get to know y'all too and what y'all want to work on. We want to share those goals and those accomplishments that y'all have on our podcast and celebrate y'all, because if you're listening to this and you continue to listen to this, then you're trying to find some resolution in your life or some stability in your life, and hopefully we're bringing that to y'all and we're keeping y'all accountable. But yeah, please share y'all's goals with us, and any ideas, any questions y'all have, don't be shy. I know we've been a little shy on our side, but that's to change for sure.
Well,
Chad?
Yeah, we'll definitely make up for that moving forward. But yeah, like the guy said, like we love to hear the engagement from you guys, and like you guys keep us motivated and want to keep putting out this podcast. And
We got big things coming, y'all.
big things, big things coming.
Like shit popping.
But yeah, like at the end of the day, like we just want to make sure we keep putting out good content for you guys and just bringing it every week, because we enjoy sitting and doing this with each other, and we're having fun and want to
Podcast.
keep
by
it
the way.
going.
Not what Chad was talking about earlier.
Hey, Chad, your goal for this week? It can be learning how to sleep ass up.
Yeah. And trusting the ghost will respect your boundaries.
See, God damn it!
All right, y'all. It's been real.
Thank you.
It's been real fun.
It's
and
been ass up.
yeah, we'll talk to you guys next week.
Adios.
Peace.
Encore.
Thank you.
Ball.